Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back to the Angelic Alien. It is Reverend Raven Sowell, and it is my absolute pleasure to be with you on today. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back, darling. It is always a beautiful thing to have you in the space. I pray that your day has been beautifully blessed so far, okay? For those of you who are new, please know that my videos, they hold a certain frequency, they hold a certain resonance. And so if the information within does not resonate with you, please do not attempt to force it to fit, okay? Um, if you are interested in any of the services that I provide, where I tap into your personal energy to help to guide you on your path and wherever you are on your journey, hit me up at my information below in the description. Okay. Um, so let's go ahead and invoke for spirit so that we can get the reading out to you. We thank you, Mother Father God, for your presence, for your love, and for your light. We thank you, holy angels and holy ancestors, for your presence. I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel at this time for the collective, bringing about only the messages that serve their highest good. I thank you, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel for your presence. I thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, for guiding me and always being so present and helpful to move. Help me move through stagnant energy so that I can bring about the highest frequency messages for the collective. We thank you, all loving Holy Spirit, Mama Aset, for your presence. I thank you for always covering me and protecting me. I ask that you bind all negative energy that is sent my direction, sending it back to the one source creator so that it can be divinely judged. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, so hearing really loudly that your intuition, you listening to your intuition is incredibly important for you, right? Listening to your intuition is incredibly important to you in this time. If you have been in a space of where you have been having a lot of negativity in the mind, a lot of negative talk, self talk, this is also being asked for you to cut it out, right? Not literally, but in a way of where you are reforming your thoughts, reforming your mind, so that you are not focusing on the negative things, but on what your intuition is guiding you to do. Some of you are being guided to go through a detox. Some of you are being guided to really look at what you are consuming as far as everything like foods, what you're listening to, what you're watching, what you're reading, everything that goes through the senses. You are being guided to be mindful of what you are ingesting, right? The bullshit that you are ingesting from other people is what I heard. The bullshit. So clear yourself from the bullshit that you are hearing from other people. There are some things that have been shrouded within the root chakra that is also having an influence on how you are communicating. Okay. So you are being asked to cut those cords, especially if your root chakra is still in a space of having not gone through a proper shedding of old toxic behavior responses. If you have been finding yourself to be super carnal or physically based and focused, you're being told to clear yourself from this, to vacuum away any fear or concern that may be manifesting. So your speech may be being shrouded in speech of scarcity, lack, right? Also being worried, right? So be very, very mindful because you are in a state of manifestation power, okay? So clear yourself, vacuum away the negative thinking, the negative talking. Break down negative speech that you are finding yourself speaking over your life or even taking in from other people. Understand that you have the support of angels who are here to help you to release toxic energies that you are absorbing, right? So some of you are going through a healing process, right? You're going through a healing process with others, and this is being set up and facilitated by the angelic realm. Okay, and the reason why this is happening is to help you to clear away to clear away past triggers that have been settling and sitting in your body. The point of you going over this information with the people that you have had these incidences with, or even if you're doing it like with a therapist, or you're doing it with somebody else who's a safe person helping you to process this energy, you are being guided to do this so that you will be able to actually release the energetic material that is binded up mentally for you when you're thinking about this particular situation, or whenever you get triggered, right? Because it consumes actual creativity. It consumes creative energy whenever you get tied up in this. And so you are being given an opportunity to process this energy so that it can be transmuted, so that you will no longer have to move into a space, or move in a space of fear, negativity, hurt, right? So we're not continuously creating out of our hurt place, okay? So this is significant for you. Cutting your cords. You're cutting your cords, and as you are cutting your cords, you are recognizing how absolutely more creative power you have, how you are attracting more to you of a higher vibration. But you have to do this work. You have to be aware of what is going on around you, and when you are being triggered and acting out of your triggering, as far as your behavior, your speech, and your thinking. Okay, so something that I want to talk about, right? So when we look at the individual person, when we look at the individual person, understand that you are your avatar, your body, your vessel is the culmination of all of the thoughts and the connections that you have had from the very beginning of your of conception, right? So even in your mother's womb, you were having some form of dialogue with the world that was your mother's vessel, but also the world outside of your mother. You were still having dialogue with this world, right? Because if your mother was awake and aware while she was pregnant with you, even if she wasn't awake and aware, the experiences that she went through are still being sent down into you, because you are a part of her system, right? And so then when you get out of her vessel and you're in your own vessel, there are things that the mother, the father, the environment teaches you that you actually then implement into your mental framework, right? So you begin to look and interact with the environment outside of you based on those early relationships, right? So those early relationships, if those early relationships were negative, or they were neglectful, they were traumatic in some type of way, I want you to understand that those thoughts, that energy, that programming is in you. Right? It is a part of your internalized model that you are working, right? Your internalized working model of self. It is a part of you. Okay. And so as you are moving out into the world, as you move out into the world, you are meeting people who are at a resonance for this working model. And now what you are actually doing is you are meeting people who are able to help you, if you are aware, who are able to help you to either become aware of these thoughts, these beliefs, these internalized working patterns in your body, in your mind, in your life. They are going to help you to become aware of them by going through experiences with them. Okay. And so as you are going through all of these different experiences, you are assimilating new information into your mind, right? You are assimilating new information into your day to day. Now, the hope is that you will come to a recognition or an awareness of, okay, I am constantly in relationship with people who remind me of my critical mother. I am constantly in relationship with people who give me a sense of abandonment at like my father. Right. I feel worthless when I am in certain type of relationships. And so every time you are in these type of relationships, they are actually confirming the model that you have within you. But the point is for you to become aware of the unconscious memory or information that is leading you to having these certain experiences. These are hidden experiences that are in the unconscious. And so our point is to begin to see the themes in our lives, begin to see the different things that are not very, they're not overt, they're not out in the open. They're the theme is not in the open, but the information is there, right? So like you always seem to date friends who are more worried about what they can receive from you than give to you. You are in connection with people who take your kindness for weakness, right? These are different themes that are coming up within the relationship. Now, the hope is that you will be able to become aware of the fact that there are themes that are coming on that are also attached to something that is within you programming, right? So this is what they are talking about with clearing yourself, the manifestation power, and vacuuming away fear. What they are talking about is you becoming aware of those things that are in the root, right? In the base of you, right? Where you started from, you becoming aware of those things, clear those things up, and then acquire a higher level of manifestation power of your psychic gifts, but also your other gifts that you have, right? So this is like you moving into magician energy so that you can transmute this energy and then begin to create the reality that you are desiring to have. Okay. All right. So if have you asked asked your angels for help with this, right? So if you are having issues with what I am talking about, if you are having issues with being able to be aware of the origins of where this is coming from, where these particular things are coming from, if you are unaware of those things, or if you are searching but you just don't feel like you have the knowledge of doing anything of tapping into what's really going on, if you don't feel like you have that knowledge, then you are being asked to call in your angelic help, to ask for help from the angelic realm within this situation, because they can help you in this, but you have free will. And so first you have to actually come to a place of choosing to ask for help. Okay. Like in the invocations that I do, I always call in Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and then my guardian angel, Zadkiel, to be present, to work through this message, right? To work through me so that I am able to clearly see what is happening. What do I need protection from? What does the collective need protection from? What does the collective need healing in? What are the prophetic or creative messages that are coming to the collective so that they can better construct their physical reality around them. All of those angels that I call out, they help to bring forth those parts of the messages. So whatever you are in a space of needing help and clarity with, call on your angels to help you with that. They're not going to do it if you're not opening yourself up to it and asking for help. Okay. Final angel card from here, please. Okay. We have you are a powerful light worker and books. right? So, books. So, as a powerful light worker, I want you to understand that the most important book that you will ever read and edit would be the book of yourself. So, your purpose here is to understand your power, your spiritual power, understand that you have a profound gift in the ability to provide loving service in some type of way for the divine in the community, right? But first, you have to provide that service for yourself. You first have to open up the book of you and begin to read it so that you are able to begin to make modifications to that book as you see fit, right? This in therapy, we talk about this as being like narrative therapy. What is the meta data? What is the meta narrative that you are talking and speaking to over yourself, right? What is the story that you keep telling about yourself, right? So this is the book that needs to be edited. And some of you may be in a space of where you may be writing books, right? That as you are doing this work, as you are trusting what you are being guided to do, you will be writing books to help other people on a spiritual level. So even if it isn't primarily about spirituality, it will still help people spiritually on a deeper level as you have taken the time to read and write these books, right? Surrender to success. Surrender to success. Success is coming as you are clearing yourself. Success is coming as you are making those additions to your book, right? Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the right of letting them be right, right? Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships, right? So there's no need for you to prove anything to anyone, right? Surrender your comparisons to other people, right? So keep your eyes trained on yourself. If you're looking out at somebody else and envious about what they have going on or comparing yourself to what they have going on, you have already lost the game, right? Because that's not your book, that's not your business, right? So this is definitely a message of you keeping your eyes on your own paper. So surrender your attachment to results. Understand that your success is already coming, right? It is already coming. It is already present. But there needs to be the understanding of flexibility, of flow, right? There is no there is no need for you to try to make everything happen, right? So what you do is you do everything that you can do. So everything that you can physically do, the healing that you can do, the different changes you can do within your diet, within your life, within your practices, your behavior, the different changes you make within that, that is a lot of work, right? That is you doing all that you can do. And then you let go of the results. Okay, I can't do anymore, Lord. I don't have, I know what I do not have, right? And so I am asking that you supply all that I need in order to make this come through, right? You show me what it is that I need to do so that I'm not in a place of sabotaging myself and those outcomes, okay? Surrender the belief of scarcity. So this is very much with regards to how you talk to yourself, and low self-esteem, lack, worthiness stuff. So definitely being called to trust your intuition with to trust your intuition with moving forward, to do the work, to vacuum away the different fears, the different old programming that no longer serves you. All right. Okay. Closing message, please. Closing message. Self mastery coming out. Eight of coins. Self mastery is happening. What's the closing message? Self mastery and sovereignty. You're going to have a lot of truth, love, and clarity come through. Meditation is very heavy, removing negative energy around you, removing negative energy within your body through breath work, right? Oh, ooh, yes. Okay, the Ten of Autumn or the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning for you on on this physical realm, opening up a portal of inherited abundance, knowledge, physical resources for you in this world, right? So there are going to be people, places, opportunities that are manifesting, new opportunities that are opening up. Lord, have mercy, son. Really? Oh, Sonny. Okay. So, so there are new, isn't that? So there are new opportunities that are coming to you, right? With this Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities that are coming to you, new advice, a windfall of assistance. So if you have been in a place of where you have been hurting financially, you are in a place of where you looking for changes in your career because you just want something new. That is coming. That is actually what I'm hearing is that that is here. You just have to be open to it, be aware of it, and open your hands for it, right? Stop. Well, you can't receive anything with closed hands. So open yourself up, is what I'm hearing. Take steps to secure your financial security of your children and other loved ones. So this is generational. This is generational wealth that is here. You are being guided to make wise investments and plan for the retirement, right? Honoring your family traditions, but being aware of those family traditions that are not benefiting you anymore, right? And so that you are able to transmute those. So you can transmute those into something of a higher vibration. We started this out talking about how your root chakra is impacting your throat, how it's impacting your speech. Okay, no, no, no. Oh, sorry, baby. Okay, so yeah, the dreamer. This is a new beginning, the full energy. So this energy is asking you to embrace your true purpose, to have the courage to begin a new adventure and to trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself because um, they want you to trust yourself because there is a significant life review that's going on that is helping you to see stuff that is within the physical lineages, right? Your mother and your father, they're wanting for you to take a review of um, of what's there so that you are able to process it like we were talking about, transmute it, release judgments of yourself and other people, right? With this renewal card, this is again the judgment card. This is the judgment card, and this man is look like he's reading a scroll with the elves around him, right? So you are again reading, tapping into the book of yourself. You are tapping in, and then this is providing you with generous, practical things that you are able to shift, right? Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true, right? This is you understanding that that review of the past and the present can help you to plan for a bright future, right? If you know where you have come from, then you have the ability to help yourself to transmute stuff that's no longer helpful for you, okay? Behaviors that aren't good. So, understanding your life purpose is very important here. Us releasing, again, judgments of ourselves and other people is important. The understanding what your true purpose is, why you came here, why are you on this journey as the fool, right? Where, this is a new beginning that you are starting that is helping you um, to truly see why you came here, right? All of those experiences that you've gone through from conception to present moment is a part of why you came here, is a part of your purpose, right? And so you already have the operation manual. You already have what you need so that you can make modifications to your model. Right? You have a particular model that you are operating by. Stop. Stop. So you have a particular model that you are operating by. You need to read your model. your model manual. That's what I needed to say. You need to read your manual. Okay. So I hope that this message was an assistance to you. I hope that you find it helpful. If you did, and you want to have assistance with reading your book, right? If you're having issues picking up different information from your book, I am most definitely here and willing to help you on your journey to better learn yourself and what it is that you are purposed for, right? You already have all that you need to know what you are purposed for, right? But if you are in need of support, I do have slots open for assisting people on their spiritual journey, on their life path journey, right? For some of you may actually have actual like addictions that are keeping you in a loop that are generational. And if you need help with that, I am also here to help you with that, darling. So, um, I, I am not here to judge anyone on their journey. I am here to help you to facilitate your next step, right? I'm helping you to really come to an understanding of the power that you have. And so I hope that I hope that this message has been of some assistance to you, and that if you are interested, you will reach out to me for that assistance. Know that you are loved and supported by the One Source Creator. I am closing off this channeling and I am sending back the energy to the One Source Creator. I call back all of my energy healed, whole, and transmuted. I send back the energy of the viewer to them whole, healed, and transmuted. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You be blessed.